This week 9 in EDAV, we talked about mostly like the brain and mind learning and different things in that aspect. So we talked about brain-based learning, which was from Glenda Lee Hoffman, and she talked about the gap between students' ability to process concrete and the information, concrete and abstract information. How concrete information is something that's seen in like pictures, that's easily able to understand, versus abstract information, which is something that is hardly been able to kind of see with words, and how some people can get it misunderstood and not really understand it, much as the words of concrete and pictures and things from that. And then also from How We Learn, Dr. Laura Boyd. She's a researcher, brain researcher, and she talked about the misconceptions of brain development, and how it continues to grow, and how the more you learn, the more it expands on, and how you're able to store different information in like certain areas of the brain. And then another thing that we talked about was, or that I was able to find from the reading journal, was Making Rats Smarter. And that was a little snippet I was able to find, or that was interesting, was the study of rats, who like the man placed in like different environments, and the one that was placed in more complex environment made fewer errors at the beginning than the other rats, and they were also able to learn more quickly and not make as much mistakes as the rats who were not in a steady environment, I guess. And like the goal of that experiment was to just see like the brain development and how it was to shape them. Another thing was some of like the neuroscience and cognitive stuff. But I think all in all this week, it was mainly about the mind and the brain and how it develops and how it stores different information and where to find it. And I thought that was very interesting, because I mean, we kind of think sometimes of how the brain works and we think we know, but the brain is always changing, and it's always shaping into different aspects, and it's always something new, because it's always expanding and growing, and it's always something that's interesting about it. So yes.